For centuries, a single root has echoed through the halls of traditional medicine, a plant revered for its purported ability to restore balance, energy, and vigor. In ancient Ayurvedic texts, it's called Ashwagandha, Withania somnifera, a name that conjures images of strength and endurance. Once a whispered secret of healers, Ashwagandha has now stepped into the spotlight of modern science, raising a question that's both simple and profound. Can a botanical, hidden in plain sight, actually influence one of the most foundational hormones of male health? Testosterone? Fatigue creeps in. Motivation wanes. Vitality isn't what it once was. For many men, these familiar signs are more than a passing phase. They're tangible symptoms of declining testosterone. As the market churns out endless quick fixes and magic bullet supplements, skepticism runs high. But amidst unsubstantiated claims, a growing body of peer-reviewed research keeps circling back to a centuries-old remedy. Is it possible that a natural compound, rooted in tradition, truly carries measurable effects on such a critical aspect of male physiology? Today, we peel back the layers and examine the evidence, fact, not folklore. The central character in this narrative is ashwagandha, a herb classified as an adaptogen. Adaptogens are unique in that they help the body resist the damaging effects of physical and mental stress. But ashwagandha's reach appears to extend beyond stress management, with recent studies exploring its effects on hormone health, reproductive function, and even physical performance. Let's start with stress, specifically the hormone cortisol. Chronic stress floods the body with cortisol, a hormone that in excess sabotages testosterone production. Multiple clinical trials, including a 2023 systematic review, have confirmed that ashwagandha supplementation leads to a significant reduction in cortisol levels. In one such study, adults with chronic stress were given 600 milligrams of ashwagandha extract daily for 2 months. The results were telling. Cortisol levels dropped by nearly 28%, and critically, testosterone levels rose by almost 15%. This isn't about a direct boost. It's about removing a barrier, creating an environment where the body's own testosterone synthesis can flourish. But the story doesn't end with stress. Ashwagandha's impact has also been documented in the realm of male fertility. Several trials, including one published in 2023, have measured improvements in sperm count, motility, and overall quality among men supplementing with ashwagandha. While sperm parameters don't equate directly to testosterone, these markers of reproductive health often shift in tandem with hormonal changes. Improved sperm quality points to a healthier, more balanced endocrine system, one where testosterone can naturally reach optimal levels. Digging deeper, laboratory analyses suggest ashwagandha may act directly on the cells responsible for testosterone production. Leydig cells, nestled within the testes, are the body's own testosterone factories. Some studies indicate that ashwagandha may enhance the signaling pathways that prompt these cells to work more efficiently, potentially increasing hormone output. This is a subtle distinction, less about introducing foreign substances, more about optimizing the body's inherent capabilities. Physical performance is another area where ashwagandha has drawn attention. In a randomized, controlled trial, resistance-trained men who took ashwagandha extract over an 8-week period saw notable gains, not just in muscle strength, but in circulating testosterone levels. The link between muscle growth and testosterone is well established, and these findings reinforce the idea that ashwagandha may influence not only how men feel, but how their bodies function and respond to exercise. The scientific community has taken notice. The Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism has published data supporting ashwagandha's role in modulating testosterone. Similarly, the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition reported measurable increases in both muscular strength and hormone levels among healthy men, supplementing with ashwagandha root extract. The consensus is building. Ashwagandha exerts real, statistically significant effects on male hormone profiles, especially in the context of elevated stress or suboptimal reproductive health. Yet, the pathway is nuanced. Ashwagandha doesn't appear to act as a synthetic hormone or a blunt force stimulant. Instead, its primary mechanism revolves around stress reduction, lowering cortisol, which in turn lifts an invisible weight off the body's testosterone production machinery. This is a more natural, harmonious approach. Rather than forcing the body into overdrive, ashwagandha works with the body's rhythms, supporting the foundational systems that underpin male vitality. The implications are profound. If a centuries-old botanical can influence something as complex and modern as testosterone regulation, what other natural solutions might be hidden in plain sight? Perhaps the answer to optimal male health lies not in aggressive intervention, but in restoring balance, supporting the body's own processes rather than overriding them. The evidence, while promising, is still evolving. Larger, longer-term studies are needed to fully map out ashwagandha's mechanisms and its broader impact on male health. But what's already clear is that this ancient root has moved beyond anecdote. The data points to a measurable, reproducible effect on stress, reproductive markers, and testosterone levels. This isn't about shortcuts or silver bullets. It's about empowering men to make informed choices. Understanding that natural support for hormonal health is possible, but best achieved by working with the body's innate systems. In a landscape crowded with hype and half-truths, knowledge becomes the most powerful tool. The conversation about male vitality is changing. As science continues to validate the wisdom of tradition, a new chapter is opening, one where evidence guides the way forward. If you're seeking solutions grounded in both ancient practice and modern research, ashwagandha stands as a compelling option. The question now is, are you ready to engage with the facts and take charge of your own well-being?